Stacking them like palace, puffing on my chalice. True say I'm an addict, 24 Cali, don't make me have to grab it. Cabbage, niggas can't manage. That's another slapping. Niggas thinking that I'm famous, that I won't slap it. Nigga, I'm erratic. Erdington savage, yeah, you call this modern warfare when we double tap it.
Another cop just stress the nigga. He and David, just that exorcism. Watch out, bless the nigga. With that open blood, do you know?
Gangster in the morning, gangster in the evening, gangster in the morning, gangster in the evening, gangster all the time.
Yeah, I'm back and I'm attacking.
Outside. Qadash, Qadash.
C-Tech.
Da 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 da.
Yo, killed.
Say you're bad from which part? Tell a pussy we no gun dip tag. Like Chinese war so the clip tag. Show it up and make you fall from your disc tag. You know one on a disguise, man a big tag. I saw you disappear as if I never did bad.
This video taken by the I.S.U.P.K. is posted on the school's website and on YouTube. He says he and members of his Christian Bible school are well within their First Amendment rights. But shop owners say they've heard enough. Today in court, their lawyers argued the group is trespassing. In addition, they say the group
Niggas want me dead. Crackers too, but these coon ass niggas, they for the feds. My stick full of lead. In case these whole niggas try me, man, I might have to make that bed. No need to even flex. Cause how I walk it, how I talk it, let you know my speech direct. You heard what I said. Another move, your life passing through your mind, now you're big. And I'm fresh like a motherfucker. Niggas hating cause they more want us. I'm just coolin' by myself, but now they all on me. Shut up, bitch, eat a dick, I don't wanna love you. Sippin' that pool, wow, got you laced up out your shoe now. Look what you finna do, wow, it's hot. Hop around these niggas till you flop. I'm busy getting mine, but all these niggas wanna duck. But it's cool, let me know I'm on the top. Steady in the courtroom, always fighting cops. Call the white man the devil, and that's off the top. So they try to stop my movement with a block, but I beat the case every damn time, so they watch. Waiting on the nigga to try to make me slip up. Walking up on me like homeboy, what's in your cup? Do you have any drugs? Well, let me see the slugs. Make it your bitch ass back, get mad, you ain't getting love. Your wife made you clip it damn nuts, yeah, I know. Crazy what coon people will do for these hoes. But I ain't even pressed, I see why you going on. My nigga, you dead wrong, bust a netball, get it on.
Black and white land, shit is crazy. Black and white land, shit is crazy.
I'm freshen up, cleaner than the motherfucker. Good juice in my cup is redder than the blood sucker. Drip on leak, yeah, drip on me. Hey, talking about, but what the fuck do you mean? Yeah, you see these damn bitches, they be choosing on me. But I don't want the bitch, but that bitch drooling on me. I get to walking on the girl, she wanna moving with me. But I won't have it cause she easy like spaghetti, homie. Unleashed it to the G. Who is he? That nigga from SC. Get your level straight before you approach a G. Cyan TC 0013. Sits on the stick, it got me cruising off the scene. The fuck do you mean? Yeah, nigga, yeah. They nigga be hating, but they can't penetrate us. Trying to shoot at us now or later, but I'ma get you now. Potato on the bow, blang, blow.
But even 30 years later, videos don't necessarily lead to convictions of officers. Advocates for reform say that needs to change.
Shaw, that's it.
Shaw, man, you know what I'm saying? Realest nigga out here, man.
Okay. Alright, shalom everyone. Shalom to everyone joining. Can y'all hear me too well? Y'all can hear me okay? Put one in the chat or just say Khan if you can hear me. Okay, I'm assuming y'all can't hear me. Give me 1 second.
Okay, everyone can, the Pastor I can hear me. Most High Christ, the water. Give me 1 second. All right, Shalom. This is the I.S.U.P.K. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, on the commanding Johnny YAHANNA. The I.S.U.P.K. we teach all blacks, Hispanics, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians of the transatlantic slave trade. We are the biblical Israelites the Bible speaks of. We have classes every day of the week. We have a school in the UK in Birmingham, 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW, where we have classes live in the school every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. We also have online classes on Tuesday and today, Friday. We have the on-the-end radio show as well, which is usually 9 till 11, and the Sabbath service on Saturday. So today's class is a Lashawan Qadash. We'll be going over the Hebrew, learning our native tongue. Lashawan meaning tongue or language in the context. Qadash meaning holy. Okay. So to begin the class, I'm just gonna ask everyone we're gonna go through the Hebrew alphabet. All right. So I'm gonna ask each person to give me 2 letters of the alphabet. I'm gonna start with Officer Tazapa. Okay. Ba. Gonna go Tafa. Ga. Da. Let's go Isaiah. Any one more? Nice and loud. Wa, correct. All right, Ezekiel. Za, that's brilliant. Za. So after Za is Ka. I don't know why my webcam is tweaking. All right, so we have Za, Ka. Okay, online. Let me get Zara. Zara, do you want to go first?
Hold on. Me?
This is Zara out of was it Illinois or Iowa?
Iowa. Sir Zara out of Iowa. Can you hear me?
Oh, Salakia Zara, I'm not hearing you.
Uh-oh, there must be something on my end.
Give me 1 second. Okay, I think I can hear you a little bit better now. All right, let me go to
Zara.
Slacky, say again. All right, Slacky, we back. Okay, the next 2. Khan, if you want to go ahead, Zara.
Oh no, what happened? Okay, Salakia, sir, my computer's acting.
God, no sweat. Mine's doing the same thing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Salakia, sir, what did you ask me to do?
So we're going through the Hebrew alphabet, right? So I'm giving everybody 2 letters. So far we have A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka. Do you know the next 2?
So I got to give you 2 letters?
Khan. Next 2 letters.
Does it matter what letters or?
Yes, it's in alphabetical order. So we're up to car.
Okay, so I don't know. Would it be E and F? I'm new to this, sir. So
No, sir. No, sir. I'm gonna give it to Diana. Do you want to give me the next two letters?
Sure. Tha and Sha.
So Ba and Sha are the last two letters. We're still at Ka, right? No question. Are you going to give me next two? Okay, so we're at Ka. What's after Ka? If you're not sure, you can refer back to your notes. You'll have written down the full Hebrew alphabet in your notes. So I need the next two letters.
Do any of us answer that question?
Do you have the next two? If you want to get it, Zamara.
Yes, please. The next letters are Ta, and the next one will be Ya.
That's correct. Most side correct. Ta, Ya. Okay. So I'm just writing these down. Zara, you'll want to write these down. So each letter and get the English translation. All right.
Con, sir.
Write it all down. Okay. So Ta, Ya. What's next? Let's go. Jasira. It's nice to see you again. Do you want to give me the next two letters?
Lama.
Okay, so after Ta, Ya, we have
Kala.
Ka and La. Correct. Okay. Let me see. Diana, do you want to give me the next two? So after La, what do we have? Anybody else want to
Is
give it a
it
shot?
Pa and Taza?
Those come a little bit later on. Does anybody else want to give it a shot? Rahab, you want to give it a shot?
Ma. Na.
That's correct. Well done. So Ma, Na. Okay, let's see. Anybody else who wants to give me the next two? Go ahead. Sa. What's after Sa? You can tell me what's after Sa. Nope, lost him. Go ahead. I, correct. Okay. Who wants to give me the next one? Go ahead. Actually, go ahead. Pa, correct. Anybody online want to give me the next one? 1 second. Okay. Isaiah, do you want to get it? Tazah, well done. Okay, what's next? Anyone? Go. There's one letter before Ra. Mm-hmm. So after Kwa. Ra. Go ahead. Shah. Yep, Shah. And this is two up, so let me do Fa. Okay, so that's the Hebrew alphabet. So everyone that doesn't have this, write it down. If you have time to do so. As those who need to write it down and writing it down, we'll go ahead and take the register. So if I could get, starting from Officer to Zapuan, I could get everyone to state their registry. Sign Christ. Zapuan Ban Ban Yamyan Ban Yashala, which means Zapuan, son of Benjamin, son of Israel. All right, go ahead, Tafari. Sign Christ. Tafari Ban Ban Yamyan Ban Yashala. Isaiah. So Ban Yamyan. That's correct. So Isaiah Ban Ban Yamyan Ban Yashala. Ezekiel. Nice and loud. Mm-hmm. Saying son of Israel next. So Ban, which means son. Say Ban. And then what is Israel in the Hebrew? Yasha'ala. Okay. So Ban Yasha'ala. I'm sorry, Christ. So Ezekiel Ban Ban Yamyan Ban Yasha'ala. Okay. Rahab, could you state your registry, please? Did you remember how to state your registry?
One sec, we're lagging out over here.
Khan, no sweat.
Ban Yahawada.
Yep. What's next?
Rahab Ban Yahawada. Ban.
Mm-hmm.
You
Ban.
have to speak up, but
Rahab Ban Yahawada.
Yes, so it's Rahab Ban Yahawada. So Rahab, son of Judah. Then you'd say son of Israel. So what's that last part? You say son of Israel.
Rahab Ban son of Rahab Ban Yahawada, son of Israel.
So you say it in the Hebrew. So to say son in the Hebrew is Ban, right? So what he said was Rahab, Ban, son of Yehuda, meaning Judah. Then you say Ban, which means son of. And Israel in the Hebrew is Yasha'al. All right. So everybody's registry will end in either Ban or Bath Yasha'al. Bath meaning daughter. All right. Get a new pencil. State your full registry. When you ready, Rahab?
Rahab, Ban.
So Rahab, Ban, Yahawada, Ban, Yashal. All right. Does that make sense?
No, Yashala.
Okay, I know there's a bit of a lag, so I'm gonna go to the next person. All right. Okay. Zara. So I'm gonna teach you how to state your registry. So you just follow this format. All right. So you say your name, which would be Zara. Then you would say Bath, meaning daughter. Your tribe, which is Yehuda, Judah. Then Bath, your nation. Okay, so you want to give it a shot stating your registry?
Khan, sir.
Correct.
Zara. Yahawada.
Yep. Or you say daughter of Israel.
Okay, daughter of Israel.
Yep.
So Zara Ba Yahawada.
So Zara, Bath, Yehuda, daughter of Judah. Then you say Bath, Yasha'ala, which means daughter of Israel.
Ba Yashahala.
Most High in Christ. Okay?
Khan, sir.
Most High in Christ. Just Sarah, if you want to state your registry for me, Brother Kashar.
Shalalia, Bath, Banyamia, Bath, Yashral.
Most High in Christ. Oh, Salakia. I didn't see you have your Hebrew name. Congratulations, Salakia.
Water.
Okay. You're grown up. Shalaya, Bath Yehuda, Bath Yasha'ala, Most High in Christ. Okay. Diana, I get you to state your registry, please.
Diana, Bath, Banyamyam, Bath, Yashala.
Most High in Christ. And Zamara. Or Zamara.
Samara, Bath, Yahawada, Bath, Yashala.
Most High in Christ. All right, so that's everyone's registry. Those that are watching online or watching in the chat, you can practice stating your registry as well. Again, you put your name, Ban or Bath, meaning son or daughter, your tribe, Ban or Bath, Yashal. All right, you can put that in the comments. Just practice. Okay? Right, so over today's class, we're going to go over common words at the high holy days. Just before I rub this off, has everybody got the full alphabet down and how to state your registry? You want to write that down in your notes if you don't have it already.
Khan, sir.
Okay. Is there anybody still writing? Just let me know. Okay, I'll take that as a la'ah. Go ahead. Okay. So what I'm going to do to start is I'm going to teach you each of the high holy days in the Hebrew. Starting with the first. Where's the pen? Just so the first. This one. And these pens will be the death. All right. So the first is the Sabbath. Okay. Does anybody know how to say Sabbath in the Hebrew? Go ahead. No? That's house. Yep. Okay, so Sabbath in the Hebrew. Shabbat is tribe. Shabbat. That's right.
Is it
Shabbat. Okay, that's the Sabbath in the Hebrew. So to write it out in the Hebrew letters, it would be Sha, Ba, and Tha. Shabbat. Okay, everybody write that down. The next one we have is Passover. You can tell me how we say Passover in the Hebrew. I forgot the There we go. Passover. Does that one, you know this one? Pesach, Most High in Christ. All right. Pesach. So in the Hebrew letters, let me just do it. Pa, sa, ka. Pesach. Okay. Most High in Christ. Next is the feast of unleavened. Is leaven the EA? Yeah, EA. Unleavened. Let's write it here. Bread. Okay. Feast of unleavened bread. Now, feast in the Hebrew is Chag. Chag, all right? Unleavened bread, or I guess of unleavened bread, what you would say, now there's no of in the Hebrew. So really you just say feast, or the way it's written in the Bible in Leviticus 23 is feast the unleavened bread. Okay? So it's ha, meaning the, it's a preposition, meaning it goes before the root word. And then unleavened bread is ma, tazah, look here, ma tazah, wath. Okay. So Chag meaning feast. Ha means let's see. Yeah, Chag means feast. Ha means the. Matazah wath. Now that comes from the root word matazah, which means unleavened bread, which is matazah with a ha at the end. Okay. The reason it's matazah wath is because it's plural. Okay, you're having more than one piece of unleavened bread. Otherwise, it wouldn't be much of a feast. All right. So the feast of unleavened bread is Chag ha matazah wath. Okay. So this just means unleavened bread. Let me write my tazah here. So this waf makes it plural. The root is, let me write that a bit bigger. Ma tazah. Okay, so to write kag hamatazawaf in the Hebrew is kag ha ma tazawaf. Okay, the Feast of Unleavened Bread. So I'm gonna give you all time to write all that down. If y'all have any questions, just let me know. Just hit me up. Okay. While I'm doing that, I'm going to say shalom to everyone that is logged in online. Got plenty of people, most are in Christ. We have Nazam Anna, rib of Police and Officer Madabar 5000 from New Orleans, Louisiana. Shout out to New Orleans. So we got Nazam Anna, most are in Christ. We have Just Art and Paint. He checks in regularly. Most are in Christ. Good to see you. Shalom, most are in Christ. Okay. We have Samantha Cabrera checking in from Houston, Texas. Most are in Christ. Shout out to Texas. I believe Houston is under Captain Yatazak. Most are in Christ. Shout out to Captain Yatazak. We have Trip in the Pashra Ibe. If I remember, where's the Pashra Ibe? It's not California. Is it California? Could be. Shout out to the Pashra Ibe. Oh, it says it here, Decatur, Georgia. Right, Salakia. Decatur, Georgia. Most are in Christ. Shalom on Christ. We have Kana Yahawada, rib of Priest and Officer Thasha Yam, checking in from Delaware. Most are in Christ. Delaware, I believe Delaware is under Captain Tazayawan. Shout out to Delaware. We got Trooper Radaya Allah, Yahaba Hashem Yahushai Barakatah, checking in out of the UK. Most are in Christ out of Leicester. Not everyone online now. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a short while, and then I'm gonna keep going with the feast days. Okay, Most High in Christ, we got Officer 50 Ariala as well. Ariala out of the UK too. Leicester. Most High in Christ, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah. All right. Salute everyone. All right, I'm going to continue on. So the next feast day is a feast of first fruits. Okay. Feast of first fruits. Okay. So again, feast, you can tell me what feast is? Go ahead. Kag. Remember, this is Ka, right? Kag. That's right. So you don't want to think English when you see CH. You want to think Hebrew. All right. You see CH in the Hebrew, CHAA is Ka. Okay, so Kag. And then again, okay. There's no of. You just say feast, the first fruits. Okay, so again, how do you say the in the Hebrew? Go ahead. Ha, that's right. So ha is a preposition, meaning ha before a word means you're saying the. There's a bunch of different prepositions that you've been over. For example, ba means, if I say ba Hasham, ba means in, ha means the, sha is name, in the name. That's an example. All right, so for this preposition, we have ha, meaning the, and then first fruits is bakawari yam. So ba, ka, wa, ra, yam. All right. So again, the yam makes it plural. Bakawara is the root, which means first fruits. Okay. Now you'll see that matazah, to make that plural, is wath, whereas bakawara, to make that plural, is yam. The reason is matazah is a feminine word. Okay, so to make feminine words plural, you add wath. To make masculine words plural, you add yam. That's why you have ak yam, which means brothers, ak meaning brother, yam making it plural, and you have ak wath, which means slightly, well, technically you have ak wath yan to make it plural. But as an example, the wath is how you know it's a sister. It's how you know it's feminine. I guess adding wath to ak makes it feminine. Makes it yeah, feminine. All right, so kag habaka wara yam. Okay. So of course, bakawara will mean first fruits, and the yam is well, first fruit or firstborn. Okay.
What is the feast of first fruits?
The feast of the first fruits is a feast unto the Lord, which you'll find in the book of Leviticus. That's a good question. What I can do is I can get these scriptures which explain what you do on the first fruits. So all of these are high holidays that we keep in the I.S.U.P.K. All right, so let me find the first fruits. So in the Feast of First Fruits, Leviticus 23. Okay. So in the Feast of First Fruits, you offer a meat offering of your first fruit, meaning like the firstborn of your, or the first fruits of your harvest. So green ears of corn, for example, you bring that to the priest and offer it as an offering of first fruits. Okay. So you bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest. And you also bring 2 wave loaves of 2/10 deals, fine flour, bacon with leaven, so you bring bread. Is this the one where you eat meat mingled with flour? Nah. For this one, you bring basically the first fruits of your harvest. So corn, you bring wine, oil, all the increase of whatever you've got. Okay. Next, we have the memorial. Oh, let me write this out in Hebrew. So Kag Ha. Ba. Ka. Wa. Ra. Ya. Ma. Ha. Ba. Ka. Wa. Ra. Ya. All right, no sweat. Sister Nazama Nas into a slavery. Most High in Christ. Shalom, Lord in Christ. Yahweh Shema, Adathar, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Most High in Christ. All right. Let me get this wall right. Okay. Right. Let's see, I've got space at the bottom here. Let me do. Next one is the memorial of the blowing of trumpets. Okay. Memorial of blowing of trumpets. Okay. Can everybody see that clear, or do you need me to write it a bit bigger? Can you see that clear enough? I'll take that as a yes. All right. So the memorial of the blowing of trumpets. Memorial in the Hebrew is Zakar. Let's look it. Zakar 1. All right. Zakar 1 means memorial. And then the blowing of trumpets is, put a bit more space. It's Thara Wa'ai. Okay, so Tha Wa Ra I. Okay. And the Wa Ra I means, you could use it to say like an alarm or a battle cry, or in this case, it's an alarm or blowing of trumpets. You blow the trumpet to sound an alarm. All right. So memorial of blowing of trumpets is Zakar 1, Thawara I. Let me write that out in the Hebrew. So you have Za, Ka, Ra, Wa. Let me do a bit more to the right. So Za, Kar, 1, Tha, Wa, Ra, I, Ha. Zakar 1, Thawara I. Okay. Now, how do you know that this ha is at the end? And it's not just I. How do you know that there's a ha at the end here? In Thawara I, why is this ha here? Ha is here. No, it's just how do you know you write I and a ha rather than just writing I? If you look at Thawara I, that's right, it's a H at the end. So you know that it's not just I, it's an I and a ha connected. Okay? You had a question? I'm on side correct. Okay, let me give you all time to write that down. Hey, Shalom, sister. I was Shamal. I thought about Shemi. I was shy.
Yahweh Shamar El Thabah Shem Yashai.
Fine class. Today's class we're going over common words in the common words of the feast days. All right. So what we've done so far is we're actually going through each of the feast days in the Hebrew. So starting with the Sabbath, Shabbat, Passover, Pesach, Feast of Unleavened Bread is Chag, Ha, Matazawaf. Feast of First Fruits, Chag, Ha, Bakar, Ha, Bakar, Waraya, and so on and so on. So we need to write all this down.
Okay.
Sorry, first. Oh, yeah, if anyone needs to use the bathroom, just feel free. Or just say Salakia, got to use the bathroom. Go ahead. What we'll do is we have 4 more. So we'll write the 4 more down and then we'll take a 10-minute break and we'll come back. Okay. Go ahead. After the break, we're just going over some common words in Leviticus 23, also the high holiday. So every high holiday is a Sabbath service. So what you do is you'd read Leviticus 23. You'd read all the verses, all 44 verses, in the Hebrew first and then in the English. So as we have some feast days coming up, we have the Day of Atonement coming up, and we have the Feast of Tabernacles coming up. Brothers will be required to read 7 verses in the Hebrew. So it's important to get familiar with words so you can even, while you're reading, you can recognize these words and understand what it is that you're saying. Now, you won't know every word off rip, but it's good to slowly build up your vocabulary. Okay. So is anybody still writing the Sabbath or Passover?
Con.
Can't, no sweat. Have you all written all this down? You've written all this down? As if you've written all this down. Yay, nay, yes? That's not correct. Okay. I think over the next set of high holidays, I'm gonna test y'all on pronunciation. Gotcha. Sorry. All right. So, for example, I can do a bit now. Let me test far right. How would you pronounce this word? Or you can read it here. How would you pronounce this word? Hamat Zawat. Right? Now with for example this za, you don't want to say za because that can make it sound like there's either a ha at the end of it or a ra. So with these letters, you want to make sure it's ha, or like ha mataza waf. So ha mataza waf. Or for example, this one, Shabbat. You can tell me how this word is pronounced. Anybody? You can tell me how this word is pronounced in Hebrew. Say again? Pesach. All right. So it's a ka at the end, so Pesach. Right. That's right. Okay. About this word. You can tell me what this word. How you read this out. This one at the bottom. Thawa ra'ai. So thawa ra'ai. All right. So we have thawa ra'ai. Thawa ra'ai. Sound correct. Okay. Is there anybody still writing down these first two? No, no sweat. Okay, so the next feast day is the Day of Atonement, which is what we have coming up. It is on Sunday sundown to Monday sundown. The Day of Atonement. That is a day where we fast for 24 hours. No water, no food. 24 hours, sundown to sundown. Okay? Now we ain't a fast like the Muslims do it, where they're complaining all damn day about how they don't have a drink, they don't have no food. The Day of Atonement, you just get on about your daily life, you have a shower, wash your face, go to your job, go to school, do everything you do in a normal day. You just don't eat and you don't drink. Okay, Day of Atonement. So you can tell me how you say day in the Hebrew. It's something we went over the last class. Go ahead. Yawam. Well done. Yawam means day. Okay. So Day of Atonement. Atonement. So again, you'd say ha. So it's really Day of the Atonements. Is how it's sort of transliterated. So you say ha, meaning the. Atone is kapar. So ka. Kapar. But of course, it's not just one person atoning, it's the whole nation. Everyone's atoning. So it's kapar yam. All right, making it plural. So it's yam makes it plural. Let me just write PL. Okay. So again, right now in the Hebrew, Yawam ha ka har yam. Kapar yam. So Yawam Hakapar yam. Day, basically saying Day of the Atonements. That's how you translate Day of Atonement. Okay. Is there anybody still writing the Feast of Unleavened Bread?
Yeah.
No sweat. So the next feast day is the one we have coming up. All the generals will come down to the UK. We'll break bread, party, camp speakings, the whole nine, everything you can think of. We're going to be doing it. 29th of September is the actual feast day. But the feast day event is going to go from the 28th of September all the way through to, I believe the last day of activities is the 4th of October, or the 4th is a free day. We can go through to the 7th if brothers want to stay in the UK, look around, be a tourist, visit everywhere across the UK. Come visit Manchester if you want. All right. So the next feast day is a Feast of Tabernacles. Also known as the Feast of Booths, which means the same. Tabernacles, booth, it means the same thing. Like your dwellings. Okay. So you can tell me what feast is. Chag. Okay. And tabernacles is going to be, again, you're saying ha, so the. So Feast of the Tabernacles is ha, sa, ka, wa. Asaka wa. Okay. So saka being the root word meaning booth or tabernacle. So that would be, do the root here. Root. Saka with a ha at the end. That's usually, if a word is a ha at the end, it's a good indication that it's a feminine word. It doesn't always meet that criteria, I don't believe. it's a good indication. So in this case, you tell it's feminine because you're adding waf to make it plural. So it's a feminine word, meaning we'll just do the shorter translation, which is beef. Okay. So ha is the preposition meaning the. So kag, write this out in the Hebrew. Ka, ga, ha, sa, ka, waf. Sa, waf. Feast of Tabernacles. Got 2 more and then we'll take a break. Let's see. Is anybody still writing Feast of First Fruits down?
Wow.
Slide Christ. About the memorial of blowing of trumpets. Anybody still on that? No? Christ. Okay. So the next feast day is Feast of Dedication, also known as Hanukkah. This is why. Feast of Dedication. Now, in the Blue Letter Bible, which has sort of the King James Version translated in the Hebrew, you won't actually find Feast of Dedication, you'll just find dedication. But obviously knowing what feast is in Hebrew, you just know it's Chag. So Chag. And then dedication, or you say Feast of the Dedication, so you say Ha. And dedication in the Hebrew is Ka, Na, Ka. Ha the end, I believe. Ha. So that's why you hear brothers saying whenever it's the Feast of Dedication, they will say it's either Feast of Dedication or Hakanaka, which means the dedication, technically. All right. So Hakanaka, write this out in Hebrew. Chag, feast. Ha, Ka, Na, Ka. Ha. Okay, so Ha, Ka, Na, Ka. And then the last one is Purim. So Purim in the Hebrew is Pawaya. Okay, so Pa, War, Yam. Okay, so Yam making it plural. Pawar would be the root here, which means lot. So the Feast of Purim is about casting lots. So if I look up, let me see, Purim, you'll see it's named after the root Pawah, which in the Bible is per, which means lot or a piece. So Purim is Pawah Yam, which means lots. Now lot is like, say you go into a car lot, it's like a section. Or say you're bidding, you know, you'll have a lot of, not a lot as in plenty, you'll have, I don't know, like a lot of land or fruit. Say again? Fleet? Yeah. Like you have a section that you purchase in, something like that. It means lot or piece. Okay? Let me straighten this out. Purim. Okay, so once you've written all that down, you can go ahead and take a break. We'll reconvene. Let me see. We'll reconvene at 8:30. We'll just get another 20 minutes or so in. So just a real quick break, and then we'll reconvene.
Backstage.
Yeah, nigga. Fake ass nigga.
You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch.
Fuck you talking about? Hey.
It's like that. I was trying to figure out a way for me to keep this up and play the music. I mean, there is a way I can do it. I'm doing YouTube.
Backstage.
Yeah, nigga.
You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch. What you talking about? If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. How can I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named Slayer. What you think, boy, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, hood. More than you, bitch. Lashawan shit, I'm about it. UPK too solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All they hoes wanna take my piece. All the nigga wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a whole study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walk around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Should've took the time, get a damn no. But I see the solid and I show her. She could never get a piece home. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jewelry. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. And a sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bitch muggin'. I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. How can I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named Slayer. What you think, boy, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't none of me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, the clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you're scoring them off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UPK play for keys, nigga. Command to get a damn order, but ain't nothing to me to damn kill you. I was talking his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close combat. They got popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. How can I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named Slayer. What you think, boy, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, hood. More than you, bitch.
Christ said 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. Stressed by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
Backstage.
Shit is just different, man. I'm showing the difference.
I'ma show them it's a difference. I'ma only say this once, you better listen. When West is where it started, so you know that's where it finished. We got one main objective, nigga, let's complete the mission. We explaining what the who, lead them bitches in they feelings. Snub on me, only time I put my nose inside your business. I don't want my gun to show, so I wear my shirt bigger. This is our world, cause if this was your world, I'd be the villain. Break his whole block down, all I gotta do is business. Stuffing Mac shell drums, turn your crib to Sunday dinner. You don't live here, you visit, this my shit, it's a difference. I don't do lean, Lobos in my cup is what I'm sipping. I don't do dreams, I just say a prayer, go and get it. And it all work out, you know this ain't for play, this ain't for fun. I've been destined for this shit, niggas know that I'm the one. This shit can go 100 yards, you would think I kicked a punt. You would think I had a flare gun on go, you niggas run. They like he an Israelite, all he rap about is guns. Bitch, I'm an Israelite that own a lot of guns. What that nigga said who? Tell him watch the grind. Yeah, you must be crazy if you ever think of stopping mine. Knock all of the chains out you niggas, make them drop a dime. This tour is whole 12, it is not a zodiac sign. Piss me off, get me in my bag, make me drop a bomb, drop a nuke, make the world freeze. I can stop the time. Watch what you do, cause once you do it, you can't press rewind. On purpose, I do the opposite, so nigga cross the line. This is different. I ain't looking for trouble, but on point, case you think I rap. Turn him to a vegetable. Lead this nigga cabbage patch. No new niggas with me. If you see him, then they got my back. Got it out the mud, big stepping. You can see the tracks. Follow me. I can teach you something. Have a seat, relax. If you gonna speak on anything, just make sure it's fact. It's a difference. We are not the same. Help them notice that. Pay attention. and watch how we move. We can know we can't hang around all real niggas and we move as one. This ain't Fortnite. Get into it, ain't no 1v1. The smoke I bring to you, you can't take it in with your lung. Life about warfare, we just make it look fun. She asked what kind of oil I got on. I told her give them some. When West the only real niggas left, you better get you one. Chicken shop giving out wings if I pull a drum. It's a difference. You better watch your words before you eat your tongue. Scrape the whole plate, not a trace nor leave a crumb. Ice falling off the watch and chain like it's freezer burn. Daring somebody to say my name, I would eat for him. Loyalty means everything, so I don't eat with them.
Not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We're talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that? And we're talking about practice.
Best believe that I'm top 3. The only thing is I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Put me anywhere of and they wonder it's not me. It's beef, we shred a nigga block, that's chopped cheese. No peace, the butterfly sting him, that's Ali. You reach, I teach him with the handle, that's Kyrie. Machines you hook like a Roman, that's IV. You a sheep, I'ma go. It's a difference, so watch me. You weak, all hooks, no punches, so block these. They mock me, I just show them how it goes. Try to stomach this thug life. They bring out the nose, bandana on the grip. All heads coming out the foe. Connected from Cali to New York, niggas, so let it go. Made for this. Nigga, I eat bars and drink flows, thinking you woke until your third eye peephole. Line for line, this shit too easy. It's like a free throw. Mastered the game too early. This bitch a cheat code. It ain't a game. These niggas lame. State bring a shame. If I'm with an officer, it's a number in his name. We ain't the same. You want the easy pass? Tell him change his lane. Shit, I've been through the fire. You can't stand the rain. Take an aim. Tell him running, he can try his best. Drive a car named after me. That's why I'm in the vet. Lamping these niggas once again, and I ain't break a sweat. Number one at everything I do. That's why I'm one west. The Lord is not the God of the dead, so when I die, coming back for my spot, so forever I'm top 3. Just tell him to watch this. Canada with the mop stick. You gonna need a defensive lineman to block this. On point when I bomb shit. 10 for 10, I do not miss. I'm barking with a full bulldog. It is not mixed. They can see that my mind's sick. I don't write, I find shit. I don't like it, then I'll switch. If I touch it, it's diamond. Tell a bitch that I'm God sent. It ain't because my kicks is built like 5'6", 5'7" is my bitch. Dangerous, high risk. I lose it, get another one. You think I'm talking about a girl? I'm talking about another gun. Here now? Hey, look, it is what it is now. We don't fuck with the house niggas. We burn the crib now. I'm ahead now. And I hope they can hear now. I don't care if you think it's it, nigga. I don't fear class. Silences make it sound like raindrop. That's a firestorm. Get the job done in the view and get fired on. If you niggas standing for nothing, what you dying for? If you put real with real, that's how I was born. Walking this bitch ready for war. I'm in riot form. I want these niggas to see me flex. That's why I am armed. I shouldn't live in the crib, nigga. I should buy a farm to go through this shit so effortless. Believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Best believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Best believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. I know exactly.
Can you hear me? I can't hear you. You are on mute or something.
Who are they? I appreciate that. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
All right, most high Christ. Who are they? Okay. So we're going over common words that you'll read in Leviticus, the 3rd chapter, which is read at every Sabbath service. Well, the Sabbath service for the high holy days. Okay. So the first word is in Leviticus 23 and verse 1 is Wayadabar. Okay. So the bar here is the root word, which means speak or spoke. In this context, it's past tense, so it's spoke. Okay. So spoke. And then wa and ya are prepositions, which means they go before a word. So when wa goes before a word, what does it mean? Mhm. No. Nope. When wa goes before a word. No. So this is a preposition. Wa, like you have ba, which means in, la, which means to, ha, which means the. Wa means and as a preposition. All right. So and ya is also a preposition, which means he. So what ya the bar is and he spoke. Okay. What ya the bar and he spoke. Now the next word after this is Yahweh. Okay. You can tell me what Yahweh means. Anyone? All right. That's right. It's the name of our Lord. It's the name of God. All right. Of God. All right. Yahweh is the name of God. So we have here a verb in the past tense, and he spoke, and we have the noun. Now in Hebrew, in English, the noun goes before the verb. So it would be Yahweh spoke. In Hebrew, the verb goes before the noun. So, and he spoke, Yahweh is basically saying, and Yahweh spoke. Okay? So, with Yadabar, Yahweh is, if you was to translate it literally, so transliterate it, it would be, and he spoke Yahweh. But if you understand Hebrew, what it's actually saying is, and Yahweh spoke. Okay? So let me, what's a way to explain this? I'm saying verbs go before noun. Okay? So Wayadabar Yahweh is and God spake or spoke. Spake is Old English, meaning speak in past tense. Today you'd say spoke. Okay. The next word I'm going to teach you is al. You'll see al a lot. A-H-L. Al, which is just an R and a large N together. Al means unto. Okay. So, for example, the first few words in Leviticus 23rd chapter is Wayadabar Yahweh al Mashah, which Mashah is Moses. All right, let me right here. Okay. So if I was to say Wayadaba Tizapawan al Ra'alba, what would that mean? Wayadaba Tizapawan al Ra'alba. You can tell me what that would be. So if I was to say, Wa Ya Daba Tizapawan al Ra'alban. Alright. What is that saying? And he spoke unto Ra'alban. That's correct. So Wayadaba means and he spoke, but who is speaking is Tizapawan. So it's and Tizapawan spoke unto Ra'alban. Okay? So that's an example. Okay? Now you don't need to write down that example, just write down these key words. That's an example of how you put it into a sentence. So if I was to say then let me give you some more words. So the next word you'll see is la'amar. Okay. You'll see the word amar or la'amar a lot. And what la'amar means, la means to, amar means speak. So this literally translates to speak, or you could translate it as sing. Okay.
Salakia, sir.
Come on, go ahead.
Question about Wayadabar. And he spoke. So is that for the ya for he? Is that because it's not at the beginning of a sentence? Because the subject pronoun for he is different.
So if you were to say, I understand your question. So for example, he as a subject is what is it again? Is it
Hawa?
Hawa'a, right? Hawa'a. So that is how you say he as the subject. Whereas the subject here is Yahweh.
Okay.
So this Yah here is a preposition. So there's different prepositions like wa, ya, ba, la, even tha, which means it's future tense, or sha, which means pertaining to, or ma, which means of. Ya is a preposition that means he.
Okay. The water.
No sweat. But yeah, if you was to say Hawa'a the bar, that is how you just say he spoke. I believe. I think that's the rule with past tense. With he, you don't add anything. With she, you add a ha. I could go over my notes. Let me go over my notes to verify. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's right. Past tense with he. You don't add it. What am I past tense? Can't, yeah. If it was a she, you just add a ha at the end. So if I was to say she spoke, it would be Haya'a Dabara. Okay, and she that would be she spoke. Okay, but this he here is referencing Yahweh, the subject.
The water.
Most are correct. We've also got Officer Gadaiwan Ban Manashah, tribe of Manasseh, checking in from Lake Forest, California. Most are correct. Shout out to California. Pretty sure CA is California. Now I'm getting all right with my US geography, but I'm not the best. I'm pretty certain CA is California. All right. Sorry, Christ, got a good die one. Okay, so we are at La'amar, which means saying. Let me see. So if I was to say, here's a good example of a sentence. Wayadaba Tazapawan Al Ra'alban La'amar. Let me write this up. This is I'm gonna ask you all to translate this, all right? Okay. So wa ya daba Tazapawan Al Ra'alban La'amar Shema I'll Ha Bayaf Sapa. Now it's a long sentence, but you guys have all learned these words at one point. Well, not all of you, because some of you are new to class, but for those who have attended previous classes, you'll have learned these words over the past few classes. So who can translate this full sentence for me? Go ahead. Go ahead. You want it? Who spoke? Who spoke? Mm-hmm. Onto. Mm-hmm. Oops, so lucky. Give me 1 second. Let me correct this. This is Shema.
What?
No, so this means La'amar can mean to speak or saying. Saying is more what it means, but it's literally translated as to speak. Okay? So, and Tazapuan said unto Ra'alban, saying, I'll means over.
To watch over this.
So Shema just means watch. So Bayath means house, Sapar means book. Bayath Sapar together means school. It's transliterated as house of book, but Bayath Sapar means school, because you'll find, books in a school where you learn. All right. So this, you also find it in the library. Is where you go to learn. All right. So this sentence, as the young brother broke down, and Tazapwan said unto Ra'alban, and Tazapwan spoke unto Ra'alban, saying, watch over the school. Okay? You did very well. Most High Christ. The he is referring to Tazapwan. So it's just how it's written in the Hebrew. The same way as we are by Yahweh, and Yahweh spoke. So the first line in Leviticus 23 is Wayadaba Yahweh al Mashah La'amah Banaya Yasha'ala, which means, and Yahweh spoke unto Moses, saying, I think it's the Ba al Banaya Yasha'ala, speak unto the children of Israel. Something like that. But that's basically how you say and Tazapwan spoke. Okay, Wayadaba Tazapwan. The same would be Wayadaba Yahweh. Al.
And he spoke, and he spoke. Al.
Don't see it.
Oh, like, and he spoke.
So the verbs go before a noun. Okay, so usually it would be, in English, it would be Tazapwan spoke unto Ra'alban, right? But in Hebrew, the verb, which is and he spoke, goes before the noun, before Tazapwan. So it's Wayadaba, Tazapwan, Al Ra'alban. And Tazapwan spoke unto Ra'alban. It's a bit tricky, but you just want to write this rule down. The verbs go in Hebrew, verbs go before a noun. Okay, so that's the example. Let me give you all a few more words before we close out. Now, y'all don't really need to write. You want to write this example down? You can, but it was just to really break down an example using what we've learned here. Okay, now, let me see. What other words have we got? We have Asha, which means burnt offering. So you'll see this a lot reading through Leviticus 23, because there's a lot of feast days where you offer a burnt offering. Asha means burnt offering. Okay. Also, a good word for you to know is, this T is way off for me. I'm just rewriting it. It's hard to write these angles, man. It's always crazy. All right, offering. Now I know I don't have the best handwriting. My handwriting is usually better than this. All right, you'll have to forgive me. Okay. The next word I'm gonna do is Iran, which means evening or even. All right. It's a good word for you to know. Basically means evening. You can say sundown. So from evening until evening is a day. Sundown to sundown is a day. Is I-Ra.
Do we need to be writing this?
Yes, write these down.
Like what you're writing right now?
Yes, write these down as well.
Okay.
No sweat. You also have Aisha, which is a word we've used before. It's a word that can mean a bunch of different things depending on the context. Its main definition is do. Can also mean make. In some contexts, it can also mean sacrifice. All right. So if you was to, let me actually get where it says Asha and Aisha together. Let me get that. In Leviticus 23. Sacrifice. Offering. Yeah, so in Leviticus 23 and 19, then ye shall sacrifice it uses the word wa, Aisha, ya, thumb. The root being Aisha, which means to do. So ye shall sacrifice is basically ye shall do, and then the yatham, I think that makes it future tense, so it's then you shall do. But in some contexts, is basically Aisha can mean sacrifice, or it will at least use that root word. Let me just give you all do and make. Okay. Let me give you all, got time to give you all one more. Do one more. Makwa ra. So ma. Kwa ra. Okay. So ma is a preposition that means of. Kwa means call. Okay. So this literally translates to of a call, but what makwa means is convocation or gathering or assembly. I haven't put convocation because that's the word that's mainly used in Leviticus 23. Convocation. Okay. Because a gathering is of a call. So if you was to, I mean, before you had, cell phones and email and post, if you need to gather the people together, you would you probably shout and say, Akim, I need all y'all to gather here. So that convocation is of a call. All right. Or you blow a trumpet, which is another way of calling calling the people to gather. All right. So a lot of time you'll see let me see. Let's see the order is done. You'll see Qadash. So you'll see Makwara Qadash a lot of the times together. Who remembers what Qadash means? Holy. So what would Makwara Qadash mean? Holy convocation, that's right. Okay? So that is another word. These two are often used together. So I'm gonna put Qadash here, and that's the last word I'm gonna give you. Qadash, which you will already know, means holy. So Makwara Qadash means holy convocation. Again, it's sort of written to people that speak English. It's written backwards, but of course our original tongue is Hebrew, so really English is backwards. All right. But to us, because we were taught English by our slave master, it's the Hebrew that seems backwards. But Hebrew is the mother of all tongues. It's the mother of all languages. All languages come from Hebrew. So really, this is the original. English is backwards. All right. Okay. Okay. And with that, that is going to be the class. I'm going to give you all time to get this written down. Or if anyone has any questions, shoot them to me before we end out the class. But once you all are finished, we will salute out. So I'll give you all a few minutes to write this down, then I'll hand it over to Officer Tazakwan for the salute. I'm so lucky. Salaki, can everybody hear me?
Con.
Sound is not on. Give me 1 second. Can everybody hear me or la?
Yeah.
Con.
All right,
Sir.
My other camera had died on me. I think it overheated. All right, that's where my audio was coming from. But basically, what I was saying, I'm not sure if y'all caught the last bit, but Makwara means convocation. It's other call, so everyone's called together. Qadash means holy. Now you'll see Makwara Qadash a lot of the time in Leviticus 21 and 3. Let me see if I can. This is the main one. Flip my camera. Give me 1 second. I need to get a new webcam. This one's a bit finicky. All right, bear with me 1 moment. Okay. This is through the laptop, so it's not going to be the best quality. But y'all should be able to see Makwara Qadash. It means holy convocation. Now, it might seem backwards to put convocation and then holy, but that's only because we've been taught English by our oppressor. Okay, really, Hebrew is the original tongue. All languages that are spoken today come from Hebrew. Okay, so really it's English and any other language is just different. That's backwards. Okay, so let me try and get my other camera working again. Get the better view. And then once everybody's finished writing down, we'll close out with the class. Okay. Right, that should work. Okay. All right, let's sort. So is everybody in class got this written down? Is there anybody still writing?
Con, sir.
Are you still writing? No sweat. For anybody that needs to leave, if y'all want to leave, y'all can just go ahead and say, Salaki, you need to leave. That's fine. We'll salute out. We'll salute you out individually. But when everybody's ready, we'll close out the whole class, all right? I'm sorry, Christ, a yonder bar. Okay, what I'm going to do is, us to not keep everybody too long. If anybody's still writing down, if you want to take a screen grab or take a photo if you're using a different device, and you can get the rest written down after class, and then we'll close out with the salute. So, well, I'm going to pass it over to Precinct Officer 500 to Zapawan. Close out with the salute for the shirt. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabrak Thumb. Yahweh Shema Alatha Bashim Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shema Alatha Bashim Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shema Bashim Yahweh Shai.
I'm sorry, Christ. The water, everyone for joining. It's good to see you all again. It's good to see you as well. Shalalia, congratulations on your name once again. I hope to see y'all. I won't see y'all next week because we'll be doing the feast day. The Feast of Tabernacles will be on the Friday. But the week after next, I should see y'all once again. All right. All right. Shalom, everyone. Most High in Christ.
Shalom.
Hello mate, I spun a hard Monday. Now your place when the cause I win the chase. Get straight to the pace from a day.
Hey, Shalom Israel, it's Captain Mashak, right here from DC. Don't forget, this September, end of September, the 28th, 29th, 30th, all the way up to October 4th and 5th. Commander YAHANNA, the I.S.U.P.K, we're going to be live in the UK, United Kingdom. We're going to be up in Scotland, in King James Castle. You see the mega on my chest. Really right there. King James, man, a black man. We're going to go to his family castle in Scotland and Edinburgh. That castle was built on a volcano. Now, that's some nigga shit, man. That's some nigga shit right there. Up on top of the volcano, brother. You don't want to miss it. Kentucky Camp Leader, you could get down. Kentucky Camp Leader, you could make this trip. You brothers in UK, you sisters in UK, you all come on through, man. Commander YAHANNA going to be right in your yard. Back hometown, we're going to be Birmingham. Manchester, Leicester, Nottingham, London, Croydon, everywhere done. Everything done.
Now your face and London, done. Another plus clansman, bad man's king, down one dance, paint on gunman. And if you feel like sending no do action, recheck good man, so you get a wrong bang. And my style, them a kick like Van Damme, Birmingham, London, England, Brampton. Listen up, them off the home, find them from a 30 gun, mad dog, from a berry rat. Let us speed me a papa, when my pill them, got away, you say, senseless, pan the $1 million job. And got the young pan the gram from a fans, I'm ready to it smoother than the dance, fit them up. Better know our time pan the clock. You know watch them flop, them last pan them up. Gun in the London, done. Another plus clansman, bad man's king, down one dance, paint on gunman. And if you feel like sending no do action, recheck good man, so you get a wrong bang. And my style, them a kick like Van Damme, Birmingham, London, England, Brampton. Yeah, the girl chase that, yeah, manifest that bad money, we a make away the vixen fan.